Gucci. They had it all. Wealth, style, power. Who wouldn't care for that?
I've always wanted to work with Ridley Scott. You know, there are some people, some creative people that just, something about their work spoke to me. And Ridley's work is always, I don't know, it captured my imagination as a kid. It, you know, educated me, inspired me. And I think, you know, the diversity of subject matter that he's covered, you know, diversity in tone and ambition is just, you know, he's one of a kind. So I've always wanted to work with him. When I read it, this role just stood out. There's something about it, something that I connected to. You know, Paolo Gucci he's the black sheep of the family. He's a frustrated artist, a real creative who is, you know, has a dream to share his work with the world. So I could relate to some of that. He also has an incredibly dysfunctional relationship with his family, and you know, he finds it hard to be heard, and you know, kind of to convince people that he has a vision, and to take him serious and to embrace him and his work. But he's a passionate guy. I found him to be, you know, when I read this script, my interpretation, my imagination caught hold of me, and I thought that he was a person that is full of humor and love for the things and the people in his life, and, you know, has just a big heart, but also there's a tragic side of it all as well. And I just thought it would be interesting to explore. This is a film about power. It's a film about family, a film about passion, art, creativity, of course, fashion. It's a film about loyalty, maybe justice, and certainly betrayal. I played the one and only Paolo Gucci. You know, I really grew to love this character, and as imperfect as he is or was, you know, I really had a lot of empathy. You know, he broke my heart in a way, and he's a guy who's just, in some ways, he's a very simple man. He's a dream, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to try and make that a reality. He's an artist, a frustrated artist, a terrific designer, a bit of an unsung hero. He's, you know, a member of the family that really wants to push Gucci into the modern age, and is kind of frustrated by the family's inability to embrace his ideas, and but yeah, full of charm and wit, and a great dancer too. It's an amazing family, actually, because at one moment they're fighting and screaming at each other, and the next moment they're, you know, having an espresso and, you know, kissing each other goodbye like nothing ever happened. And people testified to that. You know, they would be in these incredibly, you know, they would be in these really intense lawsuits with one another, and then show up to family meetings like, nothing has ever happened. We're not suing each other over here. But I think, they did have a loyalty to each other. It was a phenomenal family full of real big dreamers and mavericks, rule breakers. And, they built a brand that's lasted for the ages. And they really gave birth to something quite special. Patrizia, the infamous, is played by the one and only Lady Gaga. And, I was excited. First I have Ridley, right? I have this beautifully written script based on this incredibly fascinating family, with, a story that's hard even to believe. And then you have Lady Gaga playing Patrizia Gucci, and it's perfect, perfetto, as they would say. And then you have Maurizio, Adam Driver, just a force to be reckoned with. Al Pacino, who plays my dad, which is always nice. I mean, Al Pacino is doesn't get any better than that. And, he was really my partner in this journey. And, it's funny because I think I was so consumed because we had a short amount of time, and we had so much to do in a short amount of time in preparation as well. And of course, it's the middle of COVID, and it's a very unique time to be filming. I just didn't have time to, really come to terms with the fact that Al Pacino was playing my dad, and basically all of my scenes are with Al Pacino. We just had just a beautiful journey together. Absolutely incredible. He was patient and generous and kind and explosive and full of fire, and as you would expect from Al. And what a gift. What a gift. I mean, my God, Al Pacino and Ridley Scott, just to have the opportunity to work with them and, and be some tiny part of their journeys as well. It's just a really, really beautiful thing. There's only one Lady Gaga. And I think what Lady Gaga brings to the role is a certain bravery, dedication. We haven't seen much of her on screen as an actor, and that's exciting because you really don't know what to expect. So unpredictability is a really nice quality to have as well. That ability to surprise an audience. And she's obviously someone that is in love with the creative process and really is not afraid to take big, bold, brave chances. And she did exactly that in the film. Maurizio is the heir apparent to the Gucci throne. He is first in line in the succession. And really someone who is focused on taking Gucci into the modern age as well. Different, I think Paolo thinks about it from a creative point of view, and Maurizio is thinking about it from a growth and maybe a strategic point of view. But they couldn't be more different. I see Maurizio as someone who's very stoic and in control. very analytical, very cerebral, and Paolo is, you know, a guttural person. He's passionate. He's full of life and energy, and very physical, and yeah, they're two sides of a coin for sure. Aldo is really the driving force behind a lot of the Gucci expansion. Rodolfo was a movie star in his time, and but really Aldo was the one that was pushing things to the modern age. And, you know, he played the family like a chess game. You know, he was really methodical, and at times maybe even a little manipulative, and the way that he handled the sons, the cousins, the family. And, you know, there was a battle for control. Paolo, Maurizio, Aldo, Rodolfo, everyone was fighting for power. And ultimately, you have one side of the family that wins and another that loses. It's a family that's, you know, filled with dysfunction, a family that had a lot at stake, and but also, you know, a really vibrant, creative family, and that was super ambitious, and, you know, built this incredible empire. This is a film it's really, yeah, it takes place in the world of fashion, but it's a film that's about family. It's about power. It's about betrayal. It's about loyalty. It's about a lot of things, and certainly fashion is one of those things. But I was really surprised, shocked by the story. I didn't know anything about it until I read the script, and, you know, I think a lot of people would be very surprised. Those Gucci loafers are going to take on a whole new meaning. Yeah, the physical transformation in Paolo was incredible. It was really like, I just have a lot of gratitude to be able to dive in this way, to make this kind of commitment. And, you know, I had just a terrific team with makeup and hair, and Ridley just gave us a beautiful gift. Gianti is a legend, and I knew I was in great hands, and I told her from the very beginning, like, you know, I'm so happy to be here with you. The only thing I would ask is, let's just go nuts. Let's just go crazy. Let's take the gloves off. And, you know, I always thought that Paolo was someone who celebrated color and took chances in terms of fashion and his style. He was a bit of a dandy. And, you know, Gianti just really she made miracles happen. Shooting in Italy was, you have to do it there. It's like, you know, you couldn't have made Taxi Driver in Hoboken, right? There are some things you just, you know, Casino's gotta be in Vegas. I guess you could be in Atlantic City, but, you know, this film had to be. There's so much of the environment, the hearing the voices, you know, the accent, the dialogue. It was so important, and I was surrounded by Italians who were so generous, and gracious with their time and energy, and I had a lot of great teachers. I hope that when audiences see this film that they're reminded of the magic of cinema. I hope that they, cozy up into a big dark theater with a tub of popcorn, and they go on a ride. And they get to know characters that they didn't know existed before. They go to a place they never really have been, and they are surprised and delighted. They laugh, maybe they cry, and they have a really fulfilling and rich experience. We've all been away from cinema for a long time, and I'm happy to be part of a movie that I think is meant to be experienced that way. Gucci is just one of those names that captures the imagination in a way. It's, they've, so many times in the history of that company, they've been creative leaders, they've been rule breakers, they've set the standard for quality and luxury. It's an aspirational brand, a brand that really, certainly in recent times, has done a great job breaking rules and showing us the possibilities of, fashion and brand in general. I'm lucky because I not only get to be in the house of Gucci, but I work with a brand as well. And, my personal experience with them is that they're just the most wonderful group of people. And I'm really fortunate to have been able to work with them for so many years.